Hey guys, welcome to this WordPress installation course. So inside this course, I will going to teach you how you can install, WordPress inside your VPS server. And we will going to use Contabo VPS. Okay, we will going to teach you each and every setup of it. And you can see the reason I will going to choose over others like let's say hosting or DigitalOcean is that the Contabo is the most affordable one. Just for $4 approx, you will going to get 8 GB of RAM, 3 core CPUs, and 75 GB of storage. But meanwhile, if you go with some other services, let's say they will just going to charge high. You can see just $5 and only going to provide you 1 core CPU, 4 GB RAM, and 50 GB of storage, which is very less. But Contabo provides you a lot as compared to other services, and it's very easy to install. Okay, so this is what I will going to cover inside this course, how you can install WordPress on your VPS server very easily. Okay, so make sure that you watch the complete free course from starting to end. Now let's see what is Coolify. Okay, or just search for Coolify, and you will see this Coolify dot io over here. Just go to the site. Now when we talk about Coolify, so guys, it's a very powerful panel. Okay, so using this you can install any application you want, okay, on your own system. Like let's say it could be the, let's say, Motic Na10, okay, which is for the automation, and plenty of other things, okay, which is very simple and easy, like WordPress, okay, and anything you want. Okay, so basically when we talk about, let's say, Coolify, okay, so if you just go ahead and see the Coolify, so it's a self-hosting system. We will going to teach you inside this free course. Okay, okay, how that will going to work, by the way. But this is very powerful. Okay, I will going to show you that. Okay, so you just need to install Coolify on your server. Okay, let's say on your VPS server. We will teach you how you can set it up, and then you can install whatever you want. Okay, so this is all about Coolify, but as you will go and learn with me practically, so you will better going to understand that. Okay, but for now, let's understand that there is something known as Coolify that will help you to self-host amazing powerful softwares, like it could be Mautic, Na10, okay, WordPress, okay, or it can be databases like MongoDB, or it could be anything. Okay, now what are the steps we will going to follow? By the way, you can just search for KuKu courses. Just go to this website kukucourses.com, open the first link, and wait, let me just go to tools here, and let me just search for here Notepad. So guys, just go to my site, okay, and just search for Notepad over here. Okay, wait. Okay, just search for Notepad. Okay, or you will going to see it over here directly. Just open this Notepad over here, and guys, using this, I will going to teach you, by the way. Whatever we will going to do, you can either use your own computer Notepad, okay, or you can even do the tasks here as well. By the way, if I just tell you with the teaching concept, so we require two things. One is the custom domain, okay, which you will going to attach with your Coolify. Second will be to get the VPS, okay, and the third thing we will going to do is the setup Coolify. Okay, so these are the few things we will going to do. Okay, so it's very simple and easy. Okay, so let's go step by step. Now the very first thing we will going to do is to get a domain. So domain is basically what? It's a basically address of your website. So for example, let's say you want to visit Apple's website, so you will type apple.com, okay, to go to the Apple's website. So domain is what? Domain is this apple.com and so on. This basically help the user to take the user to any particular website. So you need to get a domain name, which is very much important. Now let's see how we can get a domain name. Okay, so guys, you can type this. Okay, as you can see in the screen, everything in small, my dash link.in slash name chip. Okay, everything in small. I will also going to attach the link below, so you can click on it and you can go to the Namecheap's website. And now you need to get a domain name. Okay, now domain name, you can just, some people get the domain name on the basis of their name. Some people do the or get the domain or search for the domain which are related to their business. Okay, so whatever you want to, just search for the domain if it's available or not. For example, let's say my surname is Lunhare, and let's say I want, let's say lunhare.com. If I click on search, so it will tell you whether that domain is available for you to get or not. So Namecheap is searching for it. Okay, and let's wait, and you can see that lunare.com is already taken by someone else. So Namecheap will also going to suggest some alternatives which you can also get. So whatever domain name you want to get, you can go ahead, type it. Okay, like let's say I type maybe let's say anything you want. Okay, for example, let's say KuKu backend. Okay, something like this, and let's say I get that domain. Okay, so whatever you do that, just go ahead, whatever you love. Okay, you can also see the prices, just click on add to cart and purchase it, go to checkout and just make the payment. Okay, like it will ask you about your how many years you want to register. Okay, so if you go with the more longer period, more you know discounted or more amount of the money you can save. Okay, so make sure you do that, and after that you can just click on confirm order. Okay, and then you guys can go ahead and take the domain name. Okay, so it's somehow very easy. Just put your card details and then click on continue button, and you will be able to purchase it. And after you purchase the domain, so again you can just go to the same link which I have told you, my-link.in slash namecheap. You can just go to account and you can just go to the domain list, and this is where you guys can see the domain you have purchased. So for example, I have purchased this kukubackend.com. I can click on the manage button here, and I can go ahead and work with the advanced DNS. I will going to show you that how it will going to work. Okay, but it's very simple, and whatever, let's say, record you see, you can just delete that, like in case if you have any record. Now how that will going to work, we will going to teach you each and everything, but this is how you can get the domain name. Okay, VPS server. Okay, so we will going to get a VPS. Now there are plenty of VPS servers. Okay, like DigitalOcean. Okay, let's say DigitalOcean. And the thing is that, my dear friends, they are all are very expensive. If you see their pricing plan, you will going to find all of them sort of a very expensive. Okay, very if you see it here, you can see they charge too much high. If you just go for this link, hostinger.com slash bing commerce, hostinger will also going to make the things very much expensive for you. So let me show you guys. Okay, so if you just go to the services, click on VPS hosting. Okay, and you will going to notice we have here, let's wait. Okay, it's taking little bit amount of time. You can see for 399. Okay, wait, let me just show you in the dollars. It's too much, by the way. Okay, so what is the best VPS I recommend you? Okay, let me show you that as well. Wait, let's wait. It's taking little bit amount of time. Okay, hostinger, come on man, be fast. And we have also Walter. Okay, so also if you see the pricing of it, it's still it's too much. You can see it's starting from $6 and only $5 and 4 GB of RAM and only 50 GB of storage, which I believe is too expensive. Okay, so what we can do is that we can use this particular VPS server. Okay, you can just type everything you see on in the screen. Everything is small. My dash link.in/contabo. I will also going to attach the link below. So just type this link, my dash link.in/contabo. Everything in small in your browser. Okay, and after you have done this, okay, so you will just visit to the Contabo's website. This just make sure that if you're totally new, so you can just sign up. Okay, and after you just do sign up, okay, make sure sign up with your email and password. And if in case if you already have the account, you can just click on login here. Okay, and wait, let me just log in, and you can see that I'm inside the Contabo server. Okay, so currently they are testing, okay, with their new platform, that is the new.contabo, but maybe in future you may see the new interface. So just click on this for now, click on this new.contabo.com, and after this click on create and just get a new VPS server. Okay, and you will going to find it, very cheap. Okay, so let's wait. You can see it will just start for $4. Just go select here the VPS server. By the way, if you just go to the cloud VPS, there are plenty of options, and you can see just for $4 per month they are offering 8 GB of RAM, which you cannot see here in their $5 plan. They are just offering 4 RAM. You can see all are very expensive, so that's why I prefer to go with the Contabo, by the way. So just select the plan you want. Okay, you can select $4, or even if you're not sure, so you can just select the base one, and in future you can upgrade it in just one click. So let's select the base one. Okay, and after this I recommend you guys to go with the 12 months. Okay, which is very much important. Okay, because in the 12 months you will basically going to save a lot. But of course I'm just teaching you guys, so I will just go with the 1 month, but you have to go with the 12 months to save a lot of money on it. Okay, and here make sure storage everything should be by default. Okay, you don't have to do anything. And here just scroll down, just select your root password. So for example, let's say if I go to the notepad, and let's say I will just going to go with the, let's say, root password. Okay, so for example I will going to select the root password. Okay, let's say Coolify 123. Okay, so this is the password I want to keep for my root password, so I will select this. But remember, whatever password you keep it here, so save it somewhere else, because in future we will going to need it. Okay, and after this just click on the next button, and after that just put all the details, okay, like your name and all, and click on next button and make the payment. You will see something like this, so you can put I protect my data myself. Okay, and after this you can see, you can review your order, and with the text you can see this much it will cost. Click on order and pay, and then you are good to go. Just wait for a few seconds. Okay, and boom, you can see order has been received. Awesome. Now what you guys can do is that you can just go to your control panel, just refresh it, and you will going to see one more server over here that has been added. Okay, it can takes few minutes. Okay, for this to work. Okay, so just wait. Okay, and also in your email you will going to get all the details, like the IP address and all. Okay, so it will take little bit amount of time. Okay, so as the server is totally new, so it will just going to take few minutes. Okay, to add it to your platform. Okay, so after some time you can start to see that particular server over here. Okay, now let's refresh it again. Okay, so because I have got my login details in my email, so you will see that. Okay, and you will also be able to see your server will be here. Awesome, it's saying running. Okay, the one which I have got here, You can just tap on it and you can just uh, write the display name whatever you want. For example, let's say Coolify VPS hosting, something like this, anything you want. Confirm it and boom, you're good to go. And in this way you have set up your system. Okay, now once we have our system VPS running, so make sure that whatever IP address you have, you just copy it and save it here in your notepad, whatever notepad you are using. Okay, and now guys, to manage this we require SSH. Okay, so what is that? So you can basically search for termites. Okay, on your browser, just go to this website termites. Okay, it's a very simple, and why I want you to use it, because it can be operated in all devices like Mac OS, Windows, Linux, iOS and Android. So just sign up. Let's say I already have the account, so I will just log in. Whatever the case it is, after you sign up or log in, it will take you to the account, and from bottom you guys can just download the Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you want. Just download it. Okay, and then you guys are good to go. After you just download it, okay, you guys can basically use the termite. So you can see after you install it, so this is how it will look on your system. If you're on Mac, just search for the termites in your spotlight, or if you're on the Windows or anyone, just search for termites. Just open this app. It will look something like this. Click on the new host from the top and just go, and whatever IP address you have, just copy it, which you have got from the Contabo, paste it over here. Okay, you can just label it, let's say Coolify server, anything you want, and after this click on the connect button. It will ask for the username. So by default right now we have a root. Click on continue and save. It will give you the permission. Click on add and continue. Password, so we have set the password, this one, root password. Whatever password you have set, just paste that here while you have purchased the Contabo. Okay, and after this you are logging to the system. Now we need to set up the Coolify. So for that, just go to Coolify, just go to Coolify's website here, and just go to docs at the top. Okay, click on get started, go to the installation, and you will see this particular code. Just copy it like this, go here, and by the way, to paste it you have to use this one, this command on your system, control plus shift plus V. Okay, just press it control shift V, and this is how it will. Click on enter, and automatically you will going to see it will start to download the Coolify, and in very few minutes you will going to see the Coolify will be installed on your server. Okay, without any problem, just with one particular script. You can see guys, after few minutes it has been installed and it's saying congrats. Okay, now after this we have done this, we have set up the Coolify. Okay, if you will see here, we have this link over here, you can see this. Okay, so just copy this, press Ctrl Shift and C to copy it. Just go to your browser, go ahead, paste it, click on enter, and you will see the Coolify will be here. Awesome, right? And by the way, you can close unnecessary apps which we do not require. Okay, so you can see it will just going to show your Coolify over here. You just need to register it. By the way, to copy the link, uh, it's very simple. By the way, control shift and C, to copy it and just paste it in your server. Then it will look like this. Just write the name, whatever you want. Let's say I put it, let's say Coolify, email, password. Let's say I want to put the same password to avoid any type of a confusion, but whatever you put, okay, make sure you save it somewhere else. Click on register. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. uh, I will put the Coolify password like this. Coolify password with one symbol. Let me just use this one. But as I have mentioned, whatever you use, make sure that you guys save it somewhere. Okay, so it's done. It will onboard you. Just wait couple of few seconds. I guess my net is little bit slow, but let's not worry about anything. Okay, uh, never. Click on get started button. Click on next. Click on localhost. Okay, so Coolify can operate in both of them. Click on create new project. Click on let's do it. Okay, so uh, let's wait. Now if you click on project, okay, so my first project, by the way, you can just accept, disable this pop-up. Now let's after we have done and set up Coolify. Okay, so now this is how basically you can set up Coolify, nothing complicated over here. Okay, now after we have set up the Coolify, let's go and attach the domain. So remember, we have this domain name, so make sure whatever domain name you have purchased, just go to the domain list. Again, I'm showing you. Okay, just go here, whatever domain name you have, just click on manage. And after you have done this, you can just come over here, click on advanced DNS, and whatever you have, you can delete the record. Let's say let's attach the domain. Click on settings and let's wait. Here you can see the URL. So here what you guys can do is that you can create a record. Okay, so for example, my URL will be like this: https colon column and then whatever domain name you have. Let's say in my case it's kukubackend.com. So this is the domain name I want, but I want the Coolify panel to be installed in subdomain. Okay, so what I can do is that I can create a record. Okay, and here let's say I can put, let's say, Coolify like this, whatever your IP address. So for example, let's say what was your IP address. So our IP address is this one. Just copy it, go here, paste it here, and just click on the save button. You see this tick mark, tap on it, and that record will be added. By the way, it takes name gym few minutes to set it. So I will also going to write this same one here, coolify dot https coolify dot your domain name, and you can just name it, let's say whatever you want. Let's say Coolify like this. Save it up, and by the way, you can also set your time zone if you want to. And now if you try to open this link in your browser, it will take little bit amount of time for the Coolify to work on this domain, but do not worry, everything will be properly done. Meanwhile, you can just check here some backups we have, some transactional emails we have, some auth one. Okay, and plenty of other configurations. But let's just go here and let's again check it. But it will take approx it can take approx 24 hours to set it up. But this is how you can just set up the domain, okay, very easily on your server. Okay, now you can click on the dashboard, and one more thing, by the way, you can also just click on a record here and just put your host, let's say @ and same IP address you can put here. Okay, which you have. Click on save changes. So just do this. Okay, do not worry about it. Let's do that. Let's point it to the VPS server. Okay, and let's say if you just again try, after some time it will start to work. Okay, can see after some time I try to refresh and you can see it worked. Now whatever email ID you have put, password you have set, let's say my Coolify password was this. I will just copy it, paste it here, click on login button, and I will be able to log into my Coolify dashboard with my custom domain. You can see it over here. You can see, okay, and that's how you can access now Coolify. And this is how we have set up the Coolify, okay, with our custom domain. Okay, very simple and easy. Now you can easily deploy apps and application whatever you want to. By the way, if you just go to projects, so guys, project means if you just understand the Coolify, okay, so we create projects, okay, and inside this project we can build as many as resources, okay. So for example, let's say the project one, let's say you can create, let's say, which is related to websites, okay, right? You can create that is related to the website, okay. And inside this website project you can, let's say, build unlimited, let's say, WordPress websites, okay. Like you can build, let's say, your e-commerce website, let's say blog website, etc, etc, okay. And let's say you can create, let's say, another projects, okay, another project, and let's say this project could be, let's say, related to email marketing, where you can just put Motic application, or you can build your own SMTP, etc, etc. So what I mean to say is that whatever, let's say, project could be N8N automation, okay, anything. But the thing is that in Coolify allow us to create different projects, okay, and inside the projects we can put as many as resources, okay. So for example, if I click on, let's say, add project, let's say this is something, let's say, related to websites, I can create a project, okay. Tap here, and let's say you can see website project has been created. Similarly, let's say I can create, let's say, something related to automations project, and inside it here I can put as many as applications or web apps related to automation like N8N, okay. And let's say I can create more, let's say, database, okay, where I can put, let's say, MongoDB type of a application, okay. If you see and click on project again, database, okay, and so on, right? So this is how amazing it is. Let's say we create, let's say, for the email marketing, let's say, okay, let's say you can put here, let's say, Motic and other email marketing applications. So this is the way Coolify help us to, arrange all the applications very easily, okay, in the Coolify. And this is basically how you can set up the Coolify, okay. And the last thing, guys, hope you guys have, understood about Coolify. Now when we talk about Coolify, so it's not only about, deploying it, but if you just go to the site, we have, just go to the courses here and just search for Coolify, okay, in our website, and you will going to see we have a Coolify self-managed web hosting, tech control, cut cost, and no limits. So when you access this course, so this course is about 3 or 30 minutes. Now the best thing about this course is that this course is completely about Coolify. So whatever you have watched till now, so all the things has been covered inside this course, but the benefit is that we have covered a lot of things like, SSH, sudo, two-factor authentication. So if you want to secure your server, because currently you're using root, okay, and root will not going to help you out, okay. Your server can easily going to get hacked after some time, because root is very common. So how to protect the server, how to take the backups, and throughout the time you will see more and more lectures will be added. By the time when you will come to this course again, you will see backup automatically system will be added to the course. So every single time we will going to add new and new things about Coolify in this course, okay. So the course which you are watching right now is just sufficient for the beginners point of view to set up the Coolify. But if you really want to care about and securing about your server, okay, in the long run and for the long business, make sure that you explore this course, okay. It will really going to help you out, okay. So it's under the membership, you can just get the membership, okay. From the pricing, get membership, and from here you can access the membership from our website, and you can access not only the Coolify course but also other amazing courses we have in our collection, from Jupyter Notebook to Tableau course to Canva course to Build AI Tools course to Google Analytics to WordPress course and many more. Okay, so make sure that you explore and explore our website, and also check the library. Click on library and make sure you check the developer kit, where we have plenty of things from 100 Python interview question to 200 plus Python project and many more things. So make sure you explore all of them. Okay, now let's see how you can deploy the applications. Okay, so it's very simple. So let's say I want to go ahead and install, let's say, a website. Okay, so I will just go to, let's say, website project, and I will make sure it's selected to production, and I can click on add new resource here. And let's say this time, let's say I want to go with the WordPress. Okay, so I will just go ahead with this WordPress with MariaDB over here. Okay, and now you can just say, like, let's say you want to build, let's say, e-commerce website. Okay, you can name it, and let's say you can also change the domain. Now guys, let's say we can create some shop website. Okay, so I want like this shop dot kukubackend.com. Okay, so let's say I click on add new record. Let's say a record. This time it will be shop, shop. Put your IP address, whatever IP address you have. This is the IP address. I will copy, paste it over here like this. Click on the save changes button. Done. Now we have created the shop. Okay, so I can just go here to this first save it, and I can just go to the settings here. Okay, I can change the name here. For example, I can just remove all this thing. Okay, like HTTPS, and after this, let's say my domain name. So for example, my domain name is kukubackend.com, and now let's say I want to create a shop WordPress website where I want to put my e-commerce website like that. Okay, I will save it up. Awesome, just go to configuration again, and you can see the URL has changed to shop.kukubackend, your domain name. Okay, now click on simply deploy and see the magic, and you will going to see in few seconds all the WordPress will be installed automatically. The script will going to run, and each and everything will be automated. You don't have to do anything manually. Okay, everything will be done for you. Just wait and see the magic of the you know uh, Coolify. Okay, it's just amazing. Okay, let's wait. It will automatically going to work. Okay, so you do not have to worry for anything. Let's wait. You can see here it's almost done. Let's wait. It will automatically going to say. Okay, so you don't have to worry about anything, and you can see it's saying started. So you can see started. Now I can just cross it, and now make sure that the status should be healthy, or in case if it doesn't show, just refresh it here. Okay, and let's wait for a few seconds, and you can see it's showing healthy. Also you can just refresh it directly from the dashboard, by the way. And now if you go to the links, you can just go here to your WordPress site, and you will going to notice your site has been added, and also SSL certificate is also added, and connection is secure. Now simply go to your site like this, put your title and all. Let's say site title I will put, let's say, my shop site. Okay, here you can just put your username, set your password, put your email, whatever you have. Click on install WordPress, and you will see in your Coolify server the changes will going to take place here. Okay, now just log in with your email ID and password. Click on login, and boom, you can see you will be inside your WordPress website. Very simple. So this is how it's so easy to use Coolify. You can see so powerful, amazing. And by the way, make sure that you change the settings, like in general make sure anyone can register. This is important. You can select your time zone. Let's say for India, right now I'm in India, so I will choose this one. Of course this is not a WordPress tutorial, but generally in the permalinks we select to the post name, which is very much important. Okay, so whatever website or anything you're creating, so majority 89% of the WordPress users use the post name as the structure, so make sure you do that. And awesome, you can see you have created your WordPress website. And of course you can even clean it from here. Awesome, like this. Great. And if you have some plugins, you can see there are some by default plugins. If you want to clean it, you can just deactivate it, and you can see your site is working absolutely amazing, and the speed is also very fast, which is very great. And boom, you can see it's done. So this is how you have created your site. Okay, now let's go with another example. Let's say you also want to create a blog website. Okay, so what you will going to do is that, again, just go here to the projects. Now in your website, if you tap on the website, you will going to see uh, one website is added here. Now I want to add more resource, so I can click on this top, let's say plus, and let's say this time I will again just go with the WordPress, and let's say I want to go with this MariaDB, and this time let's say I want to create my blog site. I will save it and click on the setting to change the domain name. I told you how it works. Easy, just put HTTPS here, S, like this. Then just go to your DNS, click on add new record, a record. This time let's say I want it to be, let's say, blog. Here put your IP address, whatever you want for your server. Click on save changes button, and let's wait. Click on save changes. It should happen with, okay, it's done almost. Let's wait. And you can see blog subdomain is added. Now again, whatever your domain is, just copy this, just go over here. Now this time I want it to be, let's say, blog. Okay, dot. Now if you want to install, let's say, WordPress, okay, let's say on your main domain, like right now you can see I use the subdomain, but let's say you want to install, let's say, your website in, let's say, main application in your main top level domain. So you don't have to do anything, just remove all these things and automatically it will going to install, okay, on your main domain name. Okay, let me show you. If you just go to the configuration here again, so now it will going to install on this particular domain, kukubackend.com. Very simple. Now just click on the deploy button and see the magic. Okay, again just wait for a few minutes, and you will going to see that it will going to deploy the WordPress on your, let's say, main domain or whatever domain you have set. So my dear friends, you can see how amazing it is. Okay, it's so simple, so easy to use these things. Okay, you can see it has started. You can just reload it. Okay, let's wait. You can see it's healthy now. Also you can refresh it if you want to. Now everything is great. Go to the link and boom, again your new WordPress site is ready here on your main domain. Again same procedure, just set up. Awesome. So that's how you guys can install your e-commerce or any sort of, or I can say, unlimited WordPress website. Now one thing which I want to tell you is that you can just go to, let's say, KuKu courses. Okay, just go to the website kukucourses.com, and if you just go to the courses here, make sure you just go ahead here and just check here let's say web development, and you will going to find that we have created tons of amazing courses, like build AI tools with WordPress and ChatGPT without any code, build travel website, build your own affiliate marketing system in WordPress. You can increase the WordPress speed, Okay, you can build e-commerce website on your WordPress site. So we have created a lot of courses on WordPress. Okay, you can go to the next page and so on. You can just explore all of them. Okay, like you can build a real estate website with WordPress and so on. You can turn your WordPress into a SaaS, build online course website with WordPress, and many more. So you can see all our courses are basically in the membership. Okay, so you guys can just go ahead. Okay, and you can explore all these courses. We create all the updated courses, so you can just see in the pricing in the get membership. We have the membership, so you can check it out. So with our membership you can access all the courses we have in our website. Okay, and by the way, whatever membership you go with, so we have two plans. If you want to get 50% discount, or if you want to know how to buy our membership, by the way, it's same like you buy in the e-commerce website, but still if you want to get that, okay, you can watch it. But make sure that you explore our site if you really want to become more expert in, WordPress and all. But in this way you can, get your WordPress site installed, okay, on your VPS server using Coolify very easily. Okay, and this is what I wanted to teach you guys over here. Okay.